And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard.
Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down instead of full call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Now they'll try the right side.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sideline. Pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Wasting no time taking a shot. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over with the 18.
How about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. With the catch, it's Bernard. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Turning it on. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Simpson. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The give is to Miller. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to run, it's Young. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion for completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. To throw, it's Simpson. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take off. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the end zone. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs.
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Georgia going up tempo. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep running. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Right on the money. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Going downfield for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful momentum, they've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on 4th. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Buying some time. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Slips through the line. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Now he's looking into the middle. Makes a grab down the middle. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Dogs moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Has the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Oh, they're after him. Grab near the marker. It's dealt. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Dances away to buy time. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They get him down, and he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw at Simpson. Got it behind the line. It's Young. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Trying play action. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Quarterback extends the play. Got him downfield. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
6-9-1, Gators score!
Motion from the wide receiver. Slams it ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. The offense changing the play. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Bell.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Fires on the move. Got a wide open receiver. Wide room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so...
I don't know how you got a man to run that fast, but that shit's stupid as hell. I'm serious. I've been watching your man running fast. Hell, my man running slow than a motherfucker, bro. I'm just sitting here watching it. I'm like, my God, no, this dude faster than this.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Damn, boy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. It's pressure on the
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. Pick up on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Dogs headed quickly.
It's over with. Run Frazier.
It's Frazier.
Told you.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tide crowd, rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that is a frustrating
I'm talking why we ain't passing that long. That shit, oh boy.
Through the football, stop the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They kick it away on fourth down. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
How do you don't get
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
That boy been catching the ball. Oh, shit. Like how we just fucking did.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone.
Look it up. Look it up.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Get out of
They
here.
won it all, and that is
I'm
exactly
talking about that man running. That man right there with that man.
And you
Toe
knew
to
this
toe.
one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day.